Dr. Allman, can you mute yourself real quick, please?
Good morning, South Anchorage High School. My name is Peyton, and today is Wednesday, March 17th. Welcome back to South. It's great to be back. It's awesome to see the hallways bustling and moving around with the teachers and students. It's great to see our school working back in order. Another thing, a YouTube channel that we found called Tasting History made an Irish stew for celebration in St. Patrick's Day. So if you want to check that out, or even make the stew yourself, go to YouTube and look up Tasting History. It looks awesome. I've got nothing else, so we're gonna send it back. We're gonna send it to Seth and the Zoom crew.
Thank you, Peyton. Good afternoon, crew. We're missing a couple of people today, but that's okay. And then we got Dr. Allman here. Dr. Allman, since it's St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. All right. Now, I'm going to start off with a couple of easy ones, such as, why do people wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, obvious thing coming to my head is Ireland's green. I mean, that's a little too literal, but there you go.
I mean, yes, and that to be prevented from being pinched, right?
Oh,
and then,
okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Now, this one, it stumps me sometimes. Like whenever I'm just like sitting there thinking, it kind of gets me. But which one's the lucky one, the 4-leaf clover or the 3-leaf clover?
4.
Yes. Awesome. And then the last easy one, where did the first ever St. Patrick's Day parade take place?
Should have known from this morning, but I got nothing.
It was actually the U.S., the United States. And now here's the hard ones, okay?
Okay.
Where was St. Patrick born? It was not Ireland.
No clue.
You want to have a guess?
Middle East.
Nope, but it was Wales. Yeah.
Makes
and then
sense.
The last one. In 2020, the St. Patrick's Parade was canceled for the first time. In how many years? Rough estimates. I'll give you that.
200.
You know what? I'll give you that. It was actually 250, but like, yeah. And that's all the trivia questions I got for you today. I just thought it'd be a cool thing to throw in today.
Sure.
Anyways, moving on to stuff about South. Do you have any updates for us?
Nothing really new, but just to say it's been great to have a lot of students back in the building and a lot more energy. I think it's just easier to teach and learn when we're all here. So that's been really good. No big surprises the first 2 days. Hopefully you all are enjoying a little bit slower paced day today. If you are an in-person student and able to connect with your teachers on Zoom or choose not to. So I would say, keep after it. It's the long quarter. April's a long month, even though we're getting closer to spring, and we'll get through it. But no real updates. We're kind of in it now, right? So this is hopefully going to be a predictable stretch of time for us.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was actually kind of weird going into school. Like it felt different, which is weird to say. But moving on to South, a student wanted to know if there were any updates or changes to graduation this year.
I think I'll just share the graduation information that has been put out there, and then I will say it here, and then I promise to follow up with written information to seniors and senior parents. But the ceremony is still going to happen on May 14th. It will happen at 11 a.m. We will do graduation practice on March 7th on the latter half of the day, because that's your last day of school. So you'll take your last final exam the morning of Friday, March 7th. We'll go right outside to the stadium. We'll do a little bit of rehearsal out there so that you know what that's going to look like on graduation day. And then we'll release you from school that day. As of right now, the number of attendees is 2 per graduate. And that's based on current large group gathering restrictions. I have no idea if that will change as we move forward. I think in Alaska, we're doing a really good job with the vaccine, and the case rates aren't rising. So who knows what may be possible once we get closer to that May 14th date. But for the time being, it's 2 participants or 2 spectators per student. And the vast majority of those folks will be seated in our home stands, because those are our only stands and social distanced.
All right, cool. Thanks, Dr. Allman. That's all we have today for the Zoom side. I'm going to send it back to Peyton to finish off the stream.
Thanks, Seth. We just like to remind everyone that softball tryouts are still happening Monday and Tuesday of the next week. They start at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're interested, go to southsidefastpitch.com and just sign up. It's a ball. Anyways, moving on, we follow us on Instagram at SAHS Den if you want any updates or check in with the crew. And last one for you. If you have any questions, go to southvote.com and put them there, and we'll probably get to them next week. Speaking of next week, come back to us and watch the next stream. It's going to be better than this stream, we can tell you that. But that's it for today. I've got nothing else for you guys, and keep your claws sharp, Wolverines.